Hey, what's up, everybody? So this is Nils again at Idaho Pulse and Boise Premier Real Estate. And so I'm a real estate agent in the Treasure Valley area, and I specialize in the Boise Treasure Valley area in general. So it's a pretty large area. We have almost 1 million people in the Treasure Valley itself. And my job as a real estate agent is to educate my customers as far as how to buy a home, telling them how hot a market is, how important it is to put an offer in quickly on a home. Or if I'm helping somebody sell a home, I can tell them, hey, your neighborhood should take about this much time to sell. This is where we need to price it. So there's a lot of data points from the MLS that we use as real estate agents, and we educate our customers as such. Well, a lot of people don't understand what these numbers mean and what they are. They hear terms like days on market, for instance, and they're like, okay, well, I can kind of figure out that's how long something's on the market. But how is that data collected? Where is it collected from? Is it from a certain time span? Is it in general? Is it something that an algorithm comes up with? How are we figuring this out? I'm going to get into that in this video. If you want to stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to get into different subsections of how this data is used by real estate agents and how we can help you kind of figure out what areas are going to be hot selling areas or maybe colder selling areas. Maybe if you're looking to buy, it's going to give you a little more leverage, or if you're looking to sell, it's going to be a little bit harder to sell maybe, or easier. It just depends on how things are going in the market and what those numbers tell us. I'm going to get into a little bit of data as far as how those numbers are collected, how we use them, what areas of the market we're looking at when we take that information, so on and so forth. So if that interests you at all, make sure you stick around. And if you're new to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button because it'll help you stay updated on the latest market updates that we have for the area, and also help you get educated on the Treasure Valley area in general, because we go into a lot of different areas of the market. So anyways, let's get right into that video about days on market and what does it mean to you. Okay, so days on market, what does it mean? Why do we use that term? Why is that considered one of the best metrics for how the market's going? Well, when you're trying to sell something, what's one of the most important factors that's going to determine whether or not you raise the price or lower the price? Of course, there's factors like how much supply there is, how much demand there is, all that stuff. But how do you put that into a quantifiable number? How do you put that into a metric that you can actually use? Days on market is exactly that. That's going to allow us as real estate agents to be able to look at a market. We can zoom in on a subsection of the market. We can say Eagle, Idaho, or Star, Idaho, or Boise City itself, or we can even zoom into a zip code and see how that neighborhood's doing. So what that allows us to do is kind of see what areas are hot, what areas are not. If we're looking at selling a home for one of our clients, we can say, okay, your neighborhood is really desirable. It's got 15 days on market. They go on the market, they go off the market. But then one zip code over, it's like 50 days on market. So your neighborhood is really desirable. It's going to help us determine how to price the home, when to panic, when not to panic as far as getting offers in, whether or not we should maybe even take offers. Maybe we should not. Maybe we should hold firm. It's going to allow us as real estate agents to help you kind of figure out what we should do as far as pricing goes and how we should market your property. That's kind of the big thing for sellers. Now for buyers, it's going to be the other way around. We're going to say, okay, you're looking at buying in XYZ neighborhood, whatever that might be. That's a really hot neighborhood. We're going to have to go in really heavy with our offer. We're not going to want to mess around and try to offer 50 grand below or 30 grand below or whatever. We may not even want to offer asking. If they're going 5 days on market, which there are some neighborhoods in Eagle that go 5 days on market, it's going to allow us to educate our customers and make sure that we can get them the home that they really, really want. Everybody's a little bit different as far as what they're looking for. Some might be like, look, I'm just looking to move to Meridian. I don't need to live in this neighborhood. Fine. We can kind of find you a general area and we can kind of educate you on what that general area is going for. So it really kind of allows us to kind of personalize how we treat our clients as far as buyers or sellers, whether or not you should list the price at a certain price, whether or not you should accept offers. So that's kind of the big thing for us. What I like to do in my market updates, if you check my market updates out, I usually take 1 or 2 month segments. So I take a block of time, and my most recent ones, I did 2 months, for example, and I'll look at how many houses sold in that block of time. So in 2 months, 50 houses sold, let's just say. I look at how long those 50 homes took to sell, And then it gives me an idea of how the market's trending in that block of time. We don't want to look forever because 2 years ago, the market was extremely different than it is right now. So this gives us a window of time right now, the recent sold stuff, and it kind of gives us an idea of how the market's trending, whether it's good buyer's market or a bad seller's market or vice versa. And it kind of gives us a way to educate our customers on what they should expect. So that's kind of in a nutshell how we use days on market and why it's so important. If you want to check out our market updates, we do one for each of the 8 major cities in the Treasure Valley area. So if you're looking to move to the area or looking to sell your house in the area, that might be a great resource for you. And if you don't live in Idaho or you're not looking to go to Idaho and you just found this video, this information will help you as well because the information I've just given you is the same for everywhere. It's not just Idaho specific. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like and subscribe, that helps us out. Otherwise, let me know if you have any questions for me. You can leave it in the comments or you can contact me at idahopulse.com. Anyways, good luck in the real estate market and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.